Hey, we're going back in time to how I did meal prep for a while. So you can do this if you're a carnivore or ketovore or keto or whatever you like to eat. Just gotta get this started here. This is a full sheet cake pan. And it does not fit very well into my dishwasher. So I cover it with foil. So that way I don't have to wash it. I just take the foil off. But sometimes the foil leaks. So I do this. I do the foil and a layer of parchment. So now, take out our burgers. So when I do buy these burgers, it never fails. There are burgers that are stuck together and I have to break them apart with a knife. So definitely a little bit of work. So that's why I turned off the camera so you didn't have to watch me. It took about 3 or 4 minutes. But the end result, after I beat them apart, because they have those nice little parchment papers in there, but they sometimes get the parchment paper two together instead of between the patties. So I line it like this, and then I put it in. The oven is that 350. I'll put it in for, I believe I think it was 20 minutes. So I'll check them at 20 minutes and show you. Here they are after 20 minutes. I'm going to flip them. Gonna have to go slow so you don't poke a hole in the parchment paper. And as they thaw, they conform a little better to the pan. Why is it that dog takes drinks every time I record in the kitchen? He's always drinking and making that sloppy sound in the background. I think I might usually do this 30 minutes. The first part, I don't know. But anyway, so now I'm going to put it back in. We'll check it again in another 20 minutes. Alrighty. They're done. I'm going to pull them out, and I've got a bowl to put them in. Put a paper towel in there. I don't know if I need it, but, that's all right. Just going to kind of absorb some of the moisture out of them. So I'll figure out, I'm going to let them cool down first, and then I'll figure out about how much they weigh. These are 85%, so they're not a full 80%, but they're not the 93% that I was eating. So I'll figure out after they cool how much a couple of them weigh, and then I'll show you how I'll divide them out for the week. That's how they look up close. I mean, my goodness, it's pretty easy meal prep. So if you don't want to break out the crock pot, and you'd rather just grab burgers, this is so easy to do. Also, what I used to do for the cleanup, I would pull this out and toss it after I drained out the liquid. And then I just put this back up on top of my refrigerator, because the next meat is not going to be in it. It's not going to be touching the aluminum foil. So that's how I used to do it. Kind of wipe it out there a little bit, and yeah. And that's how I did my meal prep before. Definitely cleaner than a crock pot. Nothing to wash, just trash the parchment paper. Alright, so now I gotta figure out how much these are. 2 of them looks like they're about 5 ounces. Let's see what 2.5 are. 6. Okay, so 2.5 is 6 ounces. And since I usually have been having 7 ounces of the 93%, I want 6 ounces of the more fattening one will be better. Because like I said, I'm trying to empty out my refrigerator or my freezer. So we gotta do what we gotta do to get it all to work. Actually, it's like 2 1/3 is about what it is. I didn't need a whole bunch of stuff to meal prep this time, because I have a few days worth already. Like leftover from before. Okay, well, the last couple are almost 7 ounces, but you know, what do you do? So let me put these back up. And let's see how many meals I have. Kind of got a mess going on. I never did put away some of my stuff. So I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, let me see what I've got in the freezer. Just a second. So I have enough for today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday in the refrigerator. And then a whole Monday. And then with this one, that'll be Tuesday. Wednesday. Oh my gosh. Monday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, then I have a Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right, so I have enough to get me through Saturday in my lunch and supper meal prep. Hang on. This is why I was having trouble with math. So we got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'll have all that because this one and these are left from last, I don't know. Anyway, some of it's left from last time. So next part of my meal prep is breaking open all the chicken sausages and getting those ready. If you don't have these chicken sausages, like I was telling somebody in the comments, if you don't have them, go follow My Zero Carb Life. Kelly Hogan is amazing, and she has a really cool, she takes like a whole thing of chicken, like ground chicken, and she puts it in her air fryer and makes chicken bars out of it. It's really cool how she does that. She does it on TikTok, and she also does it, I'm pretty sure it's on her YouTube channel. That's the the nutrition facts for these. I do 3 links. So yeah, do whatever's going to fit your macros, but if you can't find them, I do like she did. I've tried it once and it wasn't bad, but I'm just lazy and this is a lot faster for me. So now I'm going to turn these into these. So I'm going to give you some previous experience. I see people talk about intermittent fasting and 1 meal a day and stuff. And, I did 1 meal a day. If you go back and watch my videos, I did 1 meal a day. And I lost quite a bit of weight while I was doing that. But something I've learned from that and just doing 1 or 2 meals a day is that, you can not eat your way to weight loss. And it happens. You lose your weight and then things happen like, your hair starts falling out like mine did. Or, you start losing muscle. And so the problem with it is then when you start going back to eating more frequently, when you're done and you've reached the point where you have to start eating it more than just that 1 meal a day, then you gain your weight back. Now I'm not saying you gain all the weight that you've lost or anything, but what I'm saying is your body is thriving off of, or is living off of, we'll say 900 calories, and then all of a sudden you give it 1,500 calories. Well, of course it's going to, be like, hey, all right, here's some food. We're good again. So that's something I personally have found out from, doing OMAD. So for me, I'm finding that it's easier for me to just figure out by tweaking 1 or 2 little things to work myself down to where I'm losing weight. It doesn't have to be big stuff. I'm not saying jump down to 900 calories or whatever. But, if you notice, whenever I started counting calories, I started at 1,800 maybe. And then I went to 1,600. Then I went to 1,500. I would guesstimate that I'm probably about 1,500 right now. It's still less than what I was when I was maintaining. I think in carnivore I was about 2,200. So I'm definitely less than that. But anyway, so my method has been find the foods I like, find the foods that I enjoy, and then tweak down the amounts just 1 little bit at a time. I think whenever I started, I was 10 ounces of meat at my lunch and supper, and now I've worked it down to around 7 ounces. So, 1 ounce at a time, 1/2 ounce at a time. So just make little bitty changes until you get to where you're losing weight. Don't do something stupid and drastic, because then sure you'll lose the weight, but as soon as you change something back, then you gain it back again. So that would be my tip if you are kind of trying to figure out, how to transfer from carnivore to keto, or hey, I've been losing all along, but now I've hit a stall. What can I do? I would say do something simple like, lower from 8 ounces of meat to 7 ounces or 7.5 ounces. So that kind of thing. That's what I would suggest doing. Now, if you're talking about changing from standard American diet to keto, that's a whole different ball game. And for me, that would be just start in the outer aisle. Get you some fresh, just get yourself used to whole foods. Don't count nothing. Get yourself used to whole unprocessed foods. I say as I'm like bagging up this processed chicken sausage. But that's what I would do. So, all right, I've got, let's see, 3 left. And then I'm going to have 2 left over. So I'm going to give those to the dogs. I'm going to break them in half. And they're going to each get a half. There. They're each going to get a half of one. I'm going to use tongs so they don't bite my fingers. All right. Come here, buddy. Here you go. Here, Callie. Open up. Good girl. All right. Now I'm going to clean all this up. I know it's going to be a long video. Sorry. But next phase is my Good Culture cottage cheese and 2 Good Greek yogurt. I'll take 1 serving of this and 1 serving of this and put it in these. So you'll see me eating those this week. So that's what I'll have. I just reuse these. I take the little paper part off so that way I don't mix anything up if I have any of them not used in the refrigerator. But this way with the paper off, I know it's the mixture. So I've got 6, 7, 8 of them ready to go this week. And this is yogurt left over. So I'll keep this and I'll use this as if I have anything where I need sour cream. So that is all part of my breakfast. You saw me do the first part. That's the second part of my breakfast in the morning. So that's how things are looking. That, my meals, that's Monday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'll grab a breakfast with it. And as I eat my meals up, I need 2 more of my chicken sausages to pull out. I pull them out because they're frozen and they defrost until I'm ready to eat that day. These are just random things that I'll add to my meals. I'm not making my protein coffees yet because I have to wash the dishes in order for me to have the containers. But that's how my refrigerator is looking, and that is my meal prep for the week. Have a good week, and I'll show y'all what I eat in the next video, probably on Monday.